Es hora de hablar de cómics.
Entonces hablemos de cómics.
Oh, ok.
Ok, está bien. Esto es Bam, el podcast.
Oh yeah.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen, that's right! Thank you so much for being another week with us in this episode of ML Podcast. This is Rudiman7653, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok.
Fred Assassin55, Twitter, Instagram, and the TikToks.
Yes, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, you can follow us on social media as well, on Facebook and YouTube and TikTok as PamL Podcast, and Twitter, Instagram as Pam_podcast. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, that's right. Okay, so tell me, how about we start with the news for this
Let's
beautiful
kick it.
week? All right, feels good, right?
Feels good.
Excellent. Let's go for the first one. Okay, the final episode of Obi Wan is already here. The series is over. What do you think about it? What are your?
I like it. It's actually a really good series. I don't think it's the best Star Wars series. I can put that on The Mandalorian.
Yeah, definitely. I have to agree with you. Not the best Star Wars
But
series
it's still
that I
good.
have ever seen.
Still really great.
Oh yeah, not.
We can say that, in my opinion, The Mandalorian is 9.5. Like, still has some issues, but still really, really good. And Obi-Wan, we can put it like 8.5, 8.8 at most. It's still good. Just
Well, it
a
makes
few other things here and there.
it actually, you have a point there. I mean, I have to agree with those people that say probably it's not the best. I mean, if you want my humble opinion, it's not the
Well,
best.
here's the thing. When one thing is not the best, that doesn't mean it's not good. That's something people need to learn.
Yes, just that there have been other things that we can say, probably that one was better.
Exactly. At least it didn't end like Boba Fett's book, the Book of Boba Fett.
Ah, yes.
Because it started great, like going somewhere like, oh yeah, this is going to be great. Then the last two episodes happen and you think,
What the hell just happened here?
alright.
Now you're basically thinking, what the hell just happened here?
Exactly, it's just like, nothing is like, okay, it ended well, but this could have been awesome.
Could have been.
Could
you
have
said it
been.
yourself. Could have.
Exactly.
But it didn't.
And
That's the problem.
And that's with the Book of Boba Fett. Different here. It ended great. And we had the duel we all wanted to. It was like the prize fight, like a boxing match.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're here.
Well, let's also say something else here. I mean, at the end of the day, this it's just that it basically gives us a connection between episode 3 and episode 4. Besides Rogue One's, the movie Rogue One.
Well,
which
that one
was like
straight up a connection.
yeah, but
This
that's
is something
not the
that
point.
happened in between because Luke and Leia are basically kids.
But they are there.
They're there,
I
exactly.
mean, and the connection between episode 3, what is the Vengeance of the Sith?
Revenge of the Sith.
The Revenge of the Sith, and episode 4, A New Hope.
Yep.
The link has to be yes or yes. Obi-Wan Kenobi,
Exactly.
right?
Or maybe something else. Whatever.
That's right.
But in any case, it's still a great story, and I like that they mostly use a type of Japanese trope, like the last Ronin,
Okay.
because they said, okay, the original Star Wars were basically a combination of sci-fi, Japanese samurai movies, and Western. We have a big ass Western in the Book of Boba Fett, and of course the Mandalorian.
Oh, yeah, but the Mandalorian was maybe something that set everything apart.
Exactly.
It really set a different bar over there. I mean,
And they said, well, this is a Jedi. Jedi were basically samurai, according to George Lucas. So let's do a type of samurai story.
and they did it,
And they did.
and it was pretty good. I mean,
It was great. So
yeah, but you said it yourself. There's also a mix there. It's like a Western. The only thing there that probably a lot of people still don't understand is that it is a Western in the space.
in space.
That's the point. I mean, but for example, if you're thinking about Western, you have to think about the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Exactly, and that's well, not
For example,
the
for
fist,
example.
No, I'm thinking the Mandalorian is more like a fistful of dollars.
But it's there.
It's there.
The problem... well, no, sorry, not the problem. The thing is that it is there. And that's it. I mean, what else do you want?
Exactly.
Right?
And sometimes sometimes a simple story is the best story.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes
Completely agree.
Sometimes people don't get that. Like, oh no, I want something that opens my eyes to the cosmos and another side of probably my personality. Like, no.
And everybody's like, dude,
Why?
you got issues, man.
Like,
You need a hug? Or maybe you need a hug?
No, I don't need a hug. I need revelation. I need, how do you say, like, revelations. I need epiphanies in movies. Like, I don't know about you, man. I'm just
we
gonna
got
watch
hugs
Star
for you.
Whatever rocks
That's the
your
only thing we have right here.
boat. Whatever rocks your boat, man.
Exactly.
But these are simple stories, but they're great stories. Simple doesn't mean bad. So one thing, it's somebody trying to rescue someone, and he has to fight a big ass challenge for that.
And we're talking about a big one. I mean,
Exactly.
It's not just anything.
This is Darth Vader we're talking about.
Exactly.
This is the badass villain in the whole history of cinema.
Exactly. But well, at the end of the day, that was the thing. It was a pretty good series. To be honest, it's not like my favorite. I have to be honest, but it's not bad.
Well, bad.
Exactly. But well, let's move on for the next situation that we need to talk about. Wait a second. The Umbrella Academy Season 3 has already started. I want to believe that you already watched a couple of episodes, at least.
Yeah, that is based on our schedule.
Oh, yes.
I like the schedule for Disney Plus now because I can watch one or two, however they come up, and I can just wait until next week to see the other one because I'm really busy to see everything in one go. Netflix, it's just doing what Netflix does. Like, here's the show, like the entire show, at least the first season or second season or the third season in this case.
Yeah.
I cannot watch it in one go, man.
I know.
need to mix
It's
it up.
difficult, but well, I mean, it
But
doesn't
I
mean
saw
that
the
it's
first 3
impossible.
episodes. I saw those. I like them.
Okay.
Okay.
The only thing that I'm gonna ask you is gonna be a little difficult, but try not to spoil anything.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be difficult.
Yeah.
But well, you can give it a shot. I mean, exciting, good, bad. What do you think?
It is exciting
But
because it is the first 3 episodes. Now the story kicks in like in high gear, starting in the second one, but it's, if I tell more, I spoil everything.
okay, so let's.
I mean,
shut up there.
Exactly, and this is
Is people gonna like it?
Oh yeah, people's gonna like it. Still the same crazy ass family. Of all.
Okay, so that's the thing I wanted to do.
Yeah, and my thing is that there is my concern. Well, it's not a concern. It's just a question.
What is it?
This, for what they say, and for what I saw, maybe I didn't see the episodes, but I see the description of each one.
Mm-hmm.
This is basically a combination of the last 3 volumes of the comic, which is Volume 3 and Volume 4. Oblivion Hotel. Okay?
Okay,
But
so
there's
far so
nothing
good.
else. There's no more. There's no more comic. That's where it ended.
So basically, we could be watching potentially the last of
And
the
here's
Umbrella
thing.
Academy.
They haven't announced that this is the end. It
It certainly looks like it.
They might continue it, and your way said, I'm open if they do it. I'm okay with it if they do it.
But
Like-
you said it yourself, as long as they do it, because if they don't, what's gonna happen?
It's like, well, we will see. I like the show. I always liked it. I always knew about the comic, but I didn't read it until I saw the first series. To be honest, I always knew about it, but it didn't come out here easily. In comic book stores, it's here in Mexico, and we're talking about Mexico.
Yeah, that's another thing.
was like
it was very hard to find.
Exactly.
Really, really hard to find, because
And
if it
I-
wasn't Marvel or DC, damn, those things are hard.
And,
I mean,
and graphic novels, they
it's
needed
just
to be
a-
like this big
and
thing
we're
to
just
be
a
fun.
border away from the United States. Technically speaking, the distribution is not supposed to be a problem.
It's just that apparently nobody wanted it.
Nah, it's just that because there were some copies here in Mexico, but it was very hard to sell. Because it's not Marvel and DC, and that's a problem.
Obviously,
in the
it
industry.
kicked into high gear after the show aired,
Yeah. No,
And-
of course.
and everybody wanted like, oh, I'm
Yeah,
a big
because
fan.
that's the point. Because everybody saw the potential there,
Exactly,
and that's when you say, come on, man."
And like I said, I'm not above it. It's just that I read the comic after I found it. It's
Mm-hmm.
not that I didn't like indie comics. I love indie comics. It's just that for me, it was
It's hard to follow them.
Exactly, and
It's hard to follow them. That's
exactly
the
they
thing.
were really hard to find, and they started to be printed here in Mexico in Spanish and English after the series was announced. So it's not that I didn't want to read it; it's just that I couldn't.
That's a little detail.
Little detail. And now, obviously, because of the boom of indie comics, they're putting more out indie comics here in Mexico in Spanish and English.
Yeah, that's something we think because there's a lot of things that
I mean,
we wouldn't be able to see.
people here in Mexico demanded that they bring the Berserker, the comic book of Keanu Reeves, because come on, it's Keanu Reeves, man.
Yeah, but who was gonna be the tough guy to say, "Yeah, we'll do it"?
And they did it, like
That's the question.
and they brought it from comic book stores.
Exactly.
Berserker is one of the biggest hits. They said like, oh, the first one is now valued in 1,000 pesos, which is how much in dollars?
$50.
Well, that's a big jump from just a year ago.
That's it. That's the point. But well, that was it. Well, that was pretty much what happened with the Umbrella Academy 3. Well, at least season 3. Not a lot to say without spoiling anything,
Yep.
to be honest. But well, something that probably we can spoil a little bit. Nah, actually no.
No.
Announcements for anime. Battle Shonen is here. I'm gonna kick your ass, motherfucker. Boom, boom, boom. Power-ups. Power-ups like crazy. Power-ups for everybody. Power-up for you. Power-up for you. Free power-ups because we feel like it.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna give power-ups just for no reason. Just because the story demands something like that. Because of the power of the script.
Basically,
That was the
that's
point,
how
right?
that's how Battle Shonen works.
Exactly. That's how it works.
Yep.
Don't ask any more questions about it.
But how about the deep of the characters?
Ah, shut the fuck up, man. You know that shit's not real.
Don't come up with that shit. Come up.
Yeah, like, bro. Come on, bro.
Come on, Naruto is a really good character, but let's be honest. He now becomes the Hokage, or the best warrior, the best ninja in the village.
And
because
what is
of
after that?
the power, and what goes after that because of the power of script.
But it's fun.
Oh, it is fun. It is hella fun.
Why are we saying all this nonsense and crap like that? Very simple, because we have announced the second season of the Record of Ragnarok for Netflix anime division, and we also have a new movie for Dragon Ball Super, because why the fuck not?
I mean, the manga is still going on. I mean, they continue after the Tournament of Power. So,
That sounds weird. The Tournament of Power.
yeah, it sounds like a New Japan tournament. Like a super wrestling tournament.
Ah, yes, like for the King of the Ring. Sounds like that bullshit.
Yep.
Right? Or the Tournament of Power.
or-
and whoever wins gets the power.
Or the Royal Rumble.
Or things like that, right?
Yep. Or in AAA del Rey de Reyes.
Yeah, that happens as well.
Yup.
You're right.
But in any case, the manga continued. They made a manga. Akira Toriyama is making a manga of Dragon Ball Super, and he kept it going after that. So it's, I mean, there's. Do I spoil it? Should I? Go fucking read it. It's great. So let's leave it at that. And
What about Record of Ragnarok?
Record of Ragnarok, people
This
say
battle between humans and gods.
people think like, oh, they took so fucking long. Like, yeah, because have you seen the schedule of the manga?
Oh yes, that sucks.
It was bi-monthly.
Damn.
It was bi-monthly. Now it's monthly, so it's still a little faster. But dude, like, obviously, and they thankfully they didn't fuck it up like they did with the first show of Full.
They did it before.
Like they have done it before, where they do the manga where it was, and they say, "Fuck it, let's do whatever let's continue the story to finish this."
Can you go to somewhere?
And
What is the point?
they decided like, okay, let's wait until there's more episodes on the manga. Let's wait until this full story maybe it's finished, and then we will do the second season. Everybody's good with that?
And everybody was like,
Alright.
fine. Fine with me.
And they did that. They waited. They did it. And now we're gonna have it. So, I mean, I read the manga. And that's why I know the schedule.
It's just that it was like, it was a big accomplishment, right?
Exactly. It was really great. It was really, really great. But in any point, it's so slow, the pace. It's even slower than a comic book, because those are monthly things too.
Nah, yeah, but still, I mean, also they needed to, the people of the anime studio needed to understand that they just couldn't rush the manga so they can have an anime series. I mean,
Obviously, because
it doesn't work that way.
And
besides, it's not like Netflix really is demanding you to have it like
right now,
tomorrow, right?
Exactly. And here's the thing: they saw, okay, this is taking a while. Let's do some other stuff.
Yeah, it's like we don't have anything else. Come on.
But now, here's now to the next topic. We're just glad that this is going on. This is happening.
Finally, this is happening. That's what I'm saying.
Yep.
Finally, this is happening. Ezra Miller is out, and I am so happy to hear that. Is out of the DCEU. Unfortunately, we're gonna still see his fucking ass face in the what is the name of this shit?
The Flash.
Ah, yeah, the Flash movie. But well,
after all the
mess that
all
he did,
the troubles he has caused, and apparently another one that
all the problems he has caused, the problems he's causing, and he will cause. Think about it that way. It doesn't sound so bad.
Warner Brothers said, "Screw it."
They said, you know what? Fuck it. We don't have time for this shit. We're not gonna take any more of this of his shit. I mean, also when you listen to him, when you listen to what he has to say, no, exactly. When you listen to what he has to say, it's like nobody's gonna touch me because I'm famous or stuff like that. I mean, how stupid he is.
Yeah, a cocky asshole.
And okay, we're in podcast, so we don't give a fuck if we're saying we're cursing a lot, but come on, man. I mean, is it correct?
Nope.
Of course not. Very simple. It's not correct. And besides, you're a public person. Everything that you do is gonna be criticized 100 times more as if you were only known in your town for, I don't know, for a good hot dog.
Yep.
Or something like that. Of course not.
But now, let's go with the movie. Because
Okay.
that's what it matters to me.
Okay.
I don't like what he has been doing. And I've been saying it since this...
Let's say, go to the movie, you're speaking about him? Come on, man.
But we have to separate now. Now that he's not going to be in the DCU, in near projects. This Warner Bros. Studio said, like, well, we're going to release it as it is. We're going to keep the guy on that.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have the time and we don't have the money to reshoot the whole fucking movie. This is not an Amber Heard situation. She's just
10 minutes. It's like,
character.
okay, 10 minutes. Nothing happens with those 10 minutes. I mean, it's not like she was important anyways.
Well, Mera is important, but apparently she didn't have a much say in the second movie.
She was not that big in that
She
movie.
was not that big in that movie. So
And that means we can have the girl of Game of Thrones as
Yes.
King. Oh, yes, I love Sophie Turner.
no, it's Emilia Clarke.
I still love those bitches. No, Emilia Clarke. No, wait. It's just that I remember a movie with Emilia Clarke. You know, she was taking care of a guy in a wheelchair.
Yep.
I fell in love with that character.
Okay.
If I was looking for a real live-action waifu, it has to be her. I'm sorry, I had to say it.
But because Mera, it's a side character. It's not the main person.
Exactly. It's not
And
like
the
the
movie
movie.
was-
It's not like the movie's called Mera and Aquaman. Of course not.
And the movie was still in production during that whole debacle.
So there was time.
There was time. This is a different situation for The Flash. The movie was almost done in post-production. There was just editing to do. And it's the main character.
That's another problem.
This is not shooting about 10, 20 minutes of the movie. This is actually reshooting the whole ass movie.
Oh yeah.
So they said, okay, we cannot do the movie again. We cannot. Let's just put it as it is and just dump the guy. And in the next project, we put another person.
This guy is fucked up. I mean, we're not gonna go on with this thing, or we're not gonna go anymore with this guy. I'm sorry, and no, it's just that they decided, dude, it's just enough. I mean, it's just enough. I mean, why you have to throw away your career just because you wanna call everybody's attention?
Because you're a cocky asshole.
Still, I mean, there is no necessity.
Oh, because he is not you.
No,
Because he is a cocky
it's,
asshole.
No, it's just that we have to be honest also in something. As an actor, and the person on the street is also agreeing with us, the guy is not a real bad actor. We have to be honest. I mean, if you look at his job in Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them,
Or as the perks of being a wallflower.
exactly. I mean, the guy is good.
The guy's good.
The guy is really, really
That's
good.
why we have to see this as an approach like Kevin Spacey thing now. The guy is an asshole. The guy in real
Definitely.
life is an asshole.
Exactly. I mean, there's just no way you can continue with a person like that. I'm sorry.
But American Beauty is still a very great movie.
Oh, yes. No questions asked. I mean,
So,
there is no reason to debate that.
so
Or any production that Kevin Spacey was part of. But the guy didn't want to change the way he was doing things. I mean, of course, there was going to be some consequences to his behavior. I mean, it's like, dude, you are arousing people. Is it the term correct?
no,
Harassing.
harassing. Yeah.
Sorry. it's just-
Arousing sounds like more like arouse.
Ah, okay. Just don't do that. Okay, the guy was harassing half Hollywood.
Yep.
It's not like you didn't see it coming.
Yep.
This is the same.
Exactly. So let's just, when The Flash comes out, let's just enjoy the Flash movie, and that's it. Let's just do that because hey, a few months later, or maybe a few months before, there's a Rock in the Black Adam movie.
Ah, yes.
So Cosmic Balance, a really good guy that is also a great actor. Well, maybe not the best actor, but a really great guy, which very charismatic, very lovable. We're talking about The Rock because I love that guy.
Oh, yes. And besides, there's also one thing. If you see a movie with The Rock, the movie's gonna be a success. Period.
It could be the worst movie ever.
But it's gonna be a success because you have The Rock.
Exactly.
It's like a guarantee.
Yep.
You know that the shit is gonna be. It's gonna be a hit because of that.
And now with Ezra Miller, we need to see when the Flash comes out. Just see, okay, this is the Flash. This is the Flash. Just watch the Flash.
It's like this is the Flash. Remember, this is the Flash. It's just another thing. And blah, 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 blah.
Don't hate on the movie just because who the asshole is wearing the suit. There's gonna be a new person later.
Oh yes, that is.
That's something they also confirmed. We're looking now for a new guy.
But well, all right. Let's go for the next topic, ladies and gentlemen. What the hell is this? Ah, yes. As Mexicans,
Yep.
we have to say that we're excited
We're excited
because there's gonna be a new movie
for Batman.
of the Batman.
And you say
Nothing
what does
new, probably you're gonna say.
but
So.
what does anything has to do with you being Mexican with that?
Exactly. Well, it's because first of all, this movie is gonna be based of a Batman in the Aztec Empire times. Yes. The time of the arrival of the Spaniards.
Yes. But
And
not
it's
only
gonna
that,
happen whether you
but
like
might
it or
think,
not.
Oh, are we having
Stupid
a
as white supremacists, I'm talking to you.
and maybe we're talking. Are we having a Coco situation where a mostly American crew is gonna do this?
No.
And that's the other thing we're proud of it.
That's
Nope.
not gonna happen.
That's not gonna happen. I mean,
it's not that it's not
a
that we
bad
don't
job.
like it. It's not that we don't like your job. We have to be very clear about it. It's just that we're a little bit proud to say this is gonna be a 100% Mexican production.
Exactly.
Right?
It's gonna be in the Studio
There's gonna-
Anima,
there's
which
gonna
is
be-
a Mexican-based animation studio.
This is gonna be a great opportunity to let the people know how we do things here in Mexico.
exactly. I mean, we have great
And they are
stories.
good.
We have great characters. We have good animation. I mean, the thing
It's
people
not the
say-
best. We have to say it's not the best. Okay, we have to also be honest.
I never said that it was the best. Just good.
Oh yeah.
But we have good animation. We have good studies. We have good stuff. And
There's a lot of talent here.
exactly, and that's what we're proud of it. Like, and people say, "Oh, but you're cheap. What is gonna be with that?" Okay, cheap doesn't mean bad quality.
No.
So-
Let's put it this way. There's a lot of call centers in Mexico that make a great job. Even better job than the American call centers with half the money that you invest on them.
Yep.
That's it. Very simple. It's not the best. I know it's not exactly the best example, but it is what it is.
We get the job done.
Exactly. We don't complain about any of the bullshit that normally American people complain that, well, compared to what Mexicans complain about, it's nothing.
Yeah.
To be honest. I mean, I'm sorry.
But, first world issues.
Yeah. It's first world issues. That's a little detail. First world issues.
Yeah, it's just, when people say, "Oh, I complain because my life is so hard." Oh yeah.
Well, if you're not an African American person or a Latin American person in the United States, I don't think that is necessarily true.
Yeah, I don't believe that.
I don't buy that shit. But well,
but we're happy, and it's gonna be a simultaneously premiere around the world.
Exactly.
So it's not like, oh, it's only for Latin American. That's it. No, it's gonna be premiere in the U.S., in Canada, in Europe.
No, it's
in
gonna
Japan.
it's gonna be premiered all over the world at the same time. Period.
And yes, thank you.
And yes,
and
you're welcome.
I mean, all the animation that I have seen made in Mexico, it's really good. Maybe not the best, but it's gonna be great.
Exactly.
We just need the money and people supporting it.
That's the only thing we need. That's the only thing we need.
Talent we have by the thousands, but we don't have the money.
Exactly.
But okay, well, that's like everything in life when it's a business. Like, you can have the most talent in the world, but it has nothing to do if you don't have the money.
Simple as that.
Yeah. But speaking about animated movies,
speaking about that, let's talk about the next topic, which is gonna be the last one for today. The another DC movie.
I mean, they excel on those.
Oh yeah, we have to be honest there. The animated movies made in DC is it's just something else.
Just with one hand, you can count the bad ones.
Exactly.
I mean, there are bad ones, like terrible ones,
but it's not exactly like it happens everywhere.
Exactly. And here's the one thing: it's the Super Sons. It's gonna be based on the Super Sons, the sons of Batman and Superman. Damian Wayne, the little shithead, the little asshole, because he's short. They make that joke all the time that he's short.
Really, that's it?
Oh no, he has other stuff that he's annoying as fuck. But that's his character. I love it because that's his character. It's not that I don't like the character, it's just the point of him is that he believes himself an adult with the emotional maturity of a 12-year-old. He believes himself an adult because I'm so smart, I'm the son of Batman, I'm cool as shit. But I'm 12. And that's annoying as fuck when you read it. And
what happens with Superman's son?
He is a good guy. What did you expect of the son of Superman? He's a good kid. He maybe not the smartest because I have seen that he struggles with in his studies
a lot.
But okay, that's okay. That's very regular kid to do.
Like, it's not new, son.
But he struggles with his studies, and now he's trying to live up to the legacy of being the son of Superman.
That's true.
And
that thing is difficult.
Both people tell me, "Oh, have you heard the stories of the conception of both?" Yeah, one is so messed up emotionally that you think, okay, that's not right in every way.
Well, first of all, we have to say it this way: Bruce Wayne was drugged, so he can be used as a sperm donor for Talia al Ghul.
Yep.
And no
joke, that's the truth.
And the other one is, okay, very simple. How the hell is Superman actually nailed Lois Lane without killing her in the process? That's it. I mean, how the hell did that happen?
This is Superman we're talking about. One is just morally messed up, but it can happen physically.
Exactly.
But this is Superman we're talking about. He sneezes and there's a Hurricane F5 somewhere. And he probably goes to the bathroom and takes a dump like really carefully. He
cannot fart without killing anybody if he really wanted to do it. So he has to be careful.
Probably he has to be like also really careful.
Oh my god, what the fuck is wrong with you?
But this is a real question. This is serious here.
No.
This is serious, man.
No. Oh my god.
Obviously, that's why if he sneezes, there's some fucking thing going on with the tropical thing. And obviously he goes very careful to the bathroom of any other bodily fluid thing that he has to do.
Damn.
And this is talking about, and they said, oh, he did it the old-fashioned way. If we think about, there was a Nell's World story, like a alternate universe where they had it, but by in vitro insemination. Like, okay, that's good.
But the other guy, man, I mean,
no, I get it. Like, no, it's not like Superman put it in a bowl, like it's the real thing, and he basically stuffed the turkey.
what's wrong with that?
But in this continuity,
the
they said no, he did it the old-fashioned way.
How the fuck he did it without? I'm still gonna ask myself. I mean, very simple. Did you watch The Boys?
Did you read The Boys?
That's my point.
Like,
Homelander killed a girl while she was having sex with her because he couldn't control his strength.
and that shit came out like a shotgun blast.
I mean, another thing that I gotta ask. I mean, no, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it.
But
this is so
this is serious, man. I really need to know. How did that shit happen? I mean,
is he reading tantrum books or something? You know, this Kama Sutra thing, so he can vocalize this and stuff, or what?
Or
the fuck?
maybe like a Kryptonian Kama Sutra, like we don't know about.
Jesus, what is wrong?
I really need to know about this.
I mean, I don't need to. But
I don't need to know. I'm just like really, really curious.
I know, man, but this is not what is gonna happen. We have reached the end of the show. My God. Well, anyway, thank you so much for listening to another episode of Bam El Podcast. This has been RudyMan7653, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok.
Red Assassin 55, Twitter, Instagram, and the TikTok.
Remember, you can also follow us on social media. This social media is Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok as Pam L Podcast. And Instagram and Twitter, Pam_podcast. You can also listen to us to every platform in podcast that you like and you love and you need. You can also listen to us every Saturday on Radio Voces y Destellos.
Voces y Destellos.
Brillando en la radio.
Brillando en la radio.
All Saturdays at noon, as well as on Thursday in Radio Voces y Destellos. Listen to Red Assassin Show, El Hotel de los Corazones Rotos.
Heartbreak Hotel, if you
6 p.m. at Mexico City time. Thank you so much for listening to us. This has been
Bam.
Hey, come on, man. A comment, a like, a thumbs up. Is it really hard for you to actually just click a button?
You can hate comment, that's alright.
Yeah.
Esto fue Pam, el podcast.
Recuerden, Pam-podcast, Twitter e Instagram. Síguenos en Pam, el podcast en Facebook y YouTube.
Pam, el podcast.